Hey, y'all.
It's the wives here. We just wanted to give you a quick warning.
Right? Like, this podcast is in no way a news source.
Yeah, it's for entertainment purposes only.
For sure. This is a work of fiction. The views and opinions of our hubbies are strictly theirs.
And please do not use any of this content as professional advice because these two cannot be held liable for what you do with this information.
Right? And this show does not own the copyright to the music or the products they use or reference.
So true. These items are used for comedic purposes only and belong to their rightful owners.
Oh, and one more thing. This content definitely includes explicit and sometimes offensive material.
So listen and participate at your own risk, people.
Now, with that out of the way, it's time for the shit shows. Here's Craig.
And Mike.
What is up, buddy?
Feliz Navidad, motherfucker.
Isn't that like Merry Christmas?
I got dyslexia. Sorry.
Oh. What is Fleece Navidad? It is
Merry Christmas.
I want to wish you Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know where that comes from.
Well, it's not all those words, but
I think it's Merry Christmas. No? Yeah. Well, I don't know where it comes from, but.
I mean, it came from the Mexicans.
Well, no shit. I mean, I would think it would come from the Mexicans.
Enough about the Mexicans. It was Irish Day last weekend.
It was. We got nasty. I mean.
Them damn Irish.
The Irish will get you.
It was, they had a little St. Patty's Day party.
Man, it was a good time.
Had a little DJ, had some chicken tendies. You know.
Got a little dance on.
Got a little dance on. I didn't get my dance on, but
I don't know why.
I was fucking too busy being harassed the whole fucking night.
When you show up dressed up like that, it happens.
Wasn't my idea. I was coerced into it.
Well, you said yes real quick.
Okay. First off, I didn't know that was what do they call that? A part two of one of two costume situations.
Oh.
I thought it was one of one. I didn't know it had a meaning. I wasn't aware of that. See, I did say yes, but I didn't know the full story.
Oh, okay.
So now I know how your wife feels.
Well, you did wear it.
I did wear it.
You look hot.
Yeah. So
you're on our Facebook page. You can see those pictures.
Pictures will be online.
They are pretty outstanding.
I will say this: we did hit the Beverage Depot, our local pub, afterwards, and the
old tavern.
We were the talk of the
tavern.
The bar. We was taking pictures, shaking hands, and kisses babies and shit.
Like we were running for Congress.
Yeah, it was something. It was something.
Until you busted your titty out.
Oh yeah, I busted
to a family.
I had girls licking them.
Whoa.
Not the family.
What the fuck was that?
There was another.
Where the fuck do we have ice cream?
Exactly. There was another lady that generously tasted my nips, my fake nips.
That's very strange.
Courtesy of the Mata. Appreciate them. They came in handy. They came in handy.
You know, I mean, I wasn't even thinking about you wearing those until you wore them. I was like, oh my God, that's such a great thing.
When I tried it on, I was like, it's missing something. And boom, light bulb. And I think I had to run up here to get them.
They were hot.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
They were.
I kept grabbing them all night. Kept asking if you want me to make you a drink.
Fucking stinking. Never mind. I'm not. Never mind.
Well, I don't think I was treating you like a woman, was it?
You treat me like I was a whore.
Well, honey, you kept having your straps fall down. I kept having to put them up for
That's
you.
the one I couldn't get, the honey. Honey, you need anything? No, get the fuck off me.
It was a good time for a St. Patty's Day party.
It was.
I don't know if you can tell, but I've still got a little orange in my hair. It's hard to get them come out.
Yeah, he came out. He was the biggest leprechaun I've ever seen.
It was a mighty leprechaun.
Yes.
Yep, and there was a pot of gold.
He was looking for his gold.
Yep. Too bad my granddaughter come home early.
What'd you say?
Mimi! Uncle, you sleep on couch. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yep.
10 more minutes, I'd have been wrinkled to sheets.
Took an old cop blocker.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. My wife did say she'd make up for it. She ain't made up for it yet.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we're going to have to hold her accountable.
Well, I think we do. You'll hold her down? What? I don't think she's going to let us hold her down.
Yeah, no, she's not definitely going to let us.
But we can hold her accountable. So, man, I got some weird things, you know, to test your knowledge.
Is this anything like that was last week?
Yeah, something like that.
You know, I had some people tell me that they actually enjoyed that. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I got some words here.
It shows how
dumb
I am, but.
Did Did you know that birds do not urinate?
No, I did not.
That's strange to me.
So all they do is poop.
That's all I guess. Horses and cows sleep while standing up. I knew that.
I did know that. I did know
I
that.
figured you know that one.
Yeah.
You know the bat is the only mammal capable of flight?
Okay. Yeah, I can see that now that you put it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, some people think, all birds, but they're just not mammals.
Yeah.
Even snakes can see you when their eyes are closed. See, I knew them motherfuckers were sneaky.
Well, see, I don't know that they can see you. I think they can sense you with their tongue. That's what their tongue
It still
is.
says see you through their eyelids.
Huh. Okay. Who am I to argue with the internet?
I'm not going to stick my hand in a snake. I'll be like, oh, he got his eyes closed.
Yeah, let's go.
Not happening.
All right.
Despite their fluffy white fur, polar bears are actually black. I knew it. Them black.
Really?
Yeah. I knew it.
I want to shave. I want to get one and shave it now to prove
Look,
it.
I want
Let's
to
go.
see that.
Road trip.
Road trip. The average housefly only lives 2 to 3 weeks.
I can see that. Yeah.
So that fucking pesky fly,
Yeah.
just let him fly around for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Well, that's the thing. If they get in your house, they don't normally last. Depending on the time of year, they don't last overnight. They pretty much die, and when they find it, and I don't know what it is. They always, I guess, because they're the light, they always end up in the windowsill behind the
Trying to
blinds
get out.
and die. I don't know if they die from lack of oxygen or just bashing their head up against the window.
Do you know an elephant weighs less than a tongue of a blue whale?
A what?
An elephant
Weighs-
weighs less than the tongue of a blue whale.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. And a blue whale's heart is the size of a car.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
That is.
It's a big animal.
So I will say this: you call me whatever you want, but I am a big fan. My wife hates it. No, I shouldn't say she hates it. She'll come and be like, "What are you watching?" But I'm a Blue Planet
Dude,
fanatic.
I love anytime David Attlesbury comes out with something new.
Yeah.
His voice just mesmerizes me.
Well, and they have one on. I don't know if it's on like Apple or Hulu or something like that. That I want to say Morgan Freeman does.
Oh yeah.
And I love me
that's
some Morgan Freeman.
something of life.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
and I love me some Morgan.
I can
Freeman.
watch that shit. My wife can't stand him either.
I'm gonna go as Morgan Freeman for Halloween.
Well, you got plenty of time to get some sun.
Well, I'm not gonna get too much of a tan. I'm just gonna get one of those things to go over my hand like this, because he has that. Haven't noticed that he had some kind of car accident.
I didn't know
And
that.
I think it's his right or one of his hands. He can't move it, so it stays like that. So he puts a black sleeve over it.
Really?
Look it up. Yeah.
I did not know
Well,
that.
matter of fact, when he was on the award show last week or the week before last, you could see, and he tries to match it with his suit. So if he's
I
wearing,
thought he was playing baseball. You know how the
Nah.
baseball players wear those gloves? Where they can slide?
well, the difference is baseball glove, you can web, your finger. His
So
stays-
is it like a fake hand?
it's still his hand, but he doesn't have. He's, I guess, paralyzed from the elbow down or some shit.
Has he
like
always
that.
been that way?
No. This is a car accident. I'm gonna say I don't know for sure.
So he's not doing any hand modeling.
He's definitely. But with that voice, you don't have to do hand modeling.
I know, because he has that voice that it's so. I mean, you can't even mock that voice. It's like, let's get it on.
The only other voice that's that comforting is the dude from Silence of the Lambs. Rubs the lotion in the skin. when he
Rubs
gets
the
the whole skin.
lotion on the skin.
Would you fuck me?
Wow.
I'd fuck me. That's what he says on the movie.
I haven't seen that movie in a while.
You haven't seen Silence?
No, I've seen it.
Just you don't remember.
I don't remember that part.
I don't know how you can remember that. That's when he's towards the end of the movie when they're about to bust him, and he's got that girl in the well in his basement. And he's dancing. He's got his little lace fucking deal, and he's like, like that.
And what's he say?
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
I'm going to watch Silence of the Lambs again. All right, I got a few more of these.
Yeah, I like him. Let's do this.
Let's see. You know, a cockroach can survive for about a week without its head before dying of starvation.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
Fucking cockroach. A dolphin, when a dolphin is sick or injured, it cries for help with distress, prompt other dolphins to assist. That's weird.
Well, no, I've heard of because I watched the Blue Planet. I've heard of they have that low frequency.
Yeah.
That was way not. That sounded nothing like a dolphin. That's just a whistle.
You know, a snail can sleep for 3 years.
Fucking snail. Who gives a fuck about a snail?
I'm just saying, man.
I don't understand how snails live. I really don't. I'd have to look that up. Like,
I like putting salt on them.
I know, but they roam. They're slow. Like, what do they eat? Like, I need to know some stuff about these people.
We should Google that. I think next show we'll do all about snails.
It's the snail show.
Yeah.
Everything snail.
It would be,
Snails, snail
we would
trail.
have to talk like this about the snails that move so slow.
One topic would be the whole show. It'd last like 30 minutes.
It would. Let's see what do we got here. That's some about. I'm not reading all that shit.
It's not about Mary.
You know, a cow produces nearly 200,000 glasses of milk in their lifetime.
Wow.
I can see that. You know, a leech has 32 brains. What the fuck is a leech having 32 brains for?
How do you eat? How do you eat? How do you drink milk, Craig? No, you have a fucking ritual.
It's got to be ice cold.
Yeah, you put it in the fucking freezer.
I got to put my glass in the freezer or my milk in the freezer.
So, funny story. We was hanging out last weekend, and somebody brought some chocolate chip cookies. Well, luckily, we live close to each other. But still, the point is, this man sitting next to me had to send his son 4 blocks over to go get milk. Because he couldn't eat a chocolate chip cookie.
Well, first of all, you had milk in the freezer.
And not only that, he made vanilla ice cream with his chocolate chip cookie, ate that while his milk was in the freezer, and then after that went and got the milk and drank the milk. I would think vanilla ice cream would have been.
No, it's different.
It's
Gotta have
different?
milk cookies. Not only did my son bring ice cream or bring cookies, he stole them too.
He
didn't
stole them. They lied.
Yeah,
They
he
lied
did
to
lie.
my face.
So my dad said.
My dad said,
When I said take them home.
My dad said, bring him home. But the point is, I'm cool with that. But I told him, I looked him dead in his eyes, and I said, that's fine. I said, you're not taking the whole thing. Leave me some.
Yeah.
Motherfucker didn't leave me shit.
Yeah. I woke up the next morning. I was like, man, why are the cookies on the counter? I brought them. And then I get a text from Mike.
I said,
you could have left him at just one.
I couldn't get one cookie. So
So-
later on that day, he brings me a fucking cookie cake.
It had just one on it, written on it.
It's like the size of my head times 2. It's like this size, the size of a paper.
Well, at least you got your cookie.
I didn't get my cookie. We ate that hoe.
The average outdoor cat lives only 3 years. Ooh.
Good. Fuck them cats.
While the indoor cat can live up to 16 years. God damn
You
it.
throw yours outside. Maybe it'll last a week.
Wow. Wow.
There goes another sponsor, PETA.
PETA, we would like to welcome you to the next show.
Speaking of PETA, I just read that. So I just started watching it, but you've watched the Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I guess in the new season, I don't know. I just started. I'm on like episode 1, literally.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he has monkeys in the show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
PETA's threatening to throw monkey poop on him when they see him.
Oh, okay. So you're watching
at Danny McBride.
Oh, I love it.
I love Danny McBride.
He is greatness, dude.
Yeah, beautiful.
You know, that whole cast is pretty stupid.
Oh no, definitely.
But it's worth watching.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to the Gemstones. You know, you're one of our favorites. That's
Yeah.
the sponsor. You know, do you know sharks are immune to every disease, including cancer? You think we could get their immune system and their DNA and switch it? Then you'd have Sharknado.
See, now we're going on a different road because I guarantee you there's a cure for cancer.
I think there's a cure for cancer.
But financially, that's not going to work.
No, because not only that, but I think that's a way for the government to weed out, the weak.
Well, that's the way our producer thinks. That was her theory about COVID, was wiping out all the elderly and the.
Well, that's how they got crack cocaine to the fucking projects, is to eliminate a lot of the
That's what
blacks
they say.
is what they said.
That's what they say.
You know, the human brain has the memory capacity of not yours or mine, but has the human brain has the capacity of a 2.5 million petabytes, which is equivalent to 2,505,000 gigabytes. See, I couldn't even say the fucking word, so obviously not us.
And that's what? Our memory?
Our brain has the memory capacity.
Shit.
Maybe that's when you're younger.
Motherfucker, I can't remember what I did an hour ago.
It says knowledge is power. All righty. I got some words for you. You know the kids today, they got some stupid words. You want to do emails first?
No, let's keep
Okay.
it in this. I'm enjoying this.
So let's see how many of these you know.
Okay.
What does cap, no cap mean?
It means I'm for real.
It means lying or not lying.
Okay.
See, what about if you catch feels? This segment of the Shit Shows is brought to you today by Meals by Mike. He's the best catering in the DFW Metroplex. You can reach him at 469-441-9970. You can also find him on Facebook at Meals by Mike, all one word. You can find his link on our page, The Shit Shows, Meals by Mike, all one word. Once again, that's Meals by Mike, 469-441-9970. If you need the best, forget the rest. Meals by Mike is your guy. Need a taco bar, wedding, crawfish bowls? He can do it all. Just let him know your flavor. Like I said, he does it all. Don't want to cook for the holidays? He's your guy. Family reunions? Yep, he can do that too. Football tailgates? Why not? Hell, he could be your personal chef if you want. You get a divorce? He can throw a party. Hell, you got a dead body? Bury that sucker and let him feed the people at the wake. Once again, that's Meals by Mike. Best in the DFW Metroplex, 469-441-9970. Now let's get back to the show.
That's if you get butt hurt, basically. You get
No,
mad.
you develop romantic feelings.
Oh, okay.
Catch these hands.
That means you're about to whoop your ass.
What about CEO of?
Huh?
CEO of
I don't know.
means being really talented at something. This is what the kids are saying.
I thought they said goat.
Chungy?
What?
Yeah, chuggy?
Chuggy?
I don't know. Means cringy or awkward.
Sound like a racist term.
How about clout?
Clout means like you're doing it for clout. You're trying to be famous. Whatever.
Okay,
whatever.
yeah, you got that one.
Yeah.
How about cooked?
That means you're done,
Yep, someone's wore out.
or it means you're high.
Crash out.
Us old school people say, "Yeah, I'm baked. I'm cooked." That means we high.
What about crash out?
Crashed out. Hold on, I really want to think about this one because it's probably. It don't mean a wreck. I mean, just like lost his mind or something.
To do something dangerous, or feeling emotionally stable.
Okay.
I don't know.
That was way off.
What about delulu?
No clue.
That's shorthand for delusional.
Okay.
Doing the most.
It's extra.
Being over the top.
Yeah.
Man, you're pretty good. How about
My
boy,
friends-
like BOI?
I mean, to me, that's still boy,
Yeah, it's another way of spelling
Yeah.
boy, which I don't understand.
which is stupid.
What about bop?
Bop's a whore.
No, bop. Wow. No, it's a really good song. Or more modern bebop.
Okay, well, back in my days, we call women boppers.
What about a?
About a?
I'm about to. About a.
Oh, well, it's exactly what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
about to.
As soon as you say it like that,
Yeah. How about bruh?
same thing.
More.
That's one of the most annoying terms for me nowadays is bro. Say bro, hey bro. Especially when you talk to women that way, it's like, bitch, I slapped the shit out of you.
What about bussin'?
Bussin', this shit good, bro.
Yeah, you got that one. Shit. What about eight? I'm gonna eat that.
And
eat.
that means I'm basically like I'm gonna make it my bitch or whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Aura.
Aura.
Like era. ERA.
I don't know.
It's a popularized by Taylor Swifties.
Oh Lord.
It's a period
yeah.
in between songs in someone's life.
She had the Eras tour, so
Yeah.
Okay.
See, fam. That's family. That's
Yeah.
it. Finna.
My wife does that all the damn time. I'm finna go to the stove.
What about fit? That motherfucker over there fit.
Means he's built good,
Yeah.
like me. Bitch, don't laugh.
What about FR?
FR for real.
For real. Okay. What about glow up? Glow up.
Means finna get pretty,
Yep.
beautified.
Ethan had such a glow up.
Yeah.
GOAT, greatest of all time.
Yeah.
What about Gucci?
That term gets thrown around. Gucci means good.
High key.
High key, You got two versions. You got high key, low key. Low key is like calm. High key is it was popping
Mm-hmm.
basically.
There you go. Hoko. That's easy. That's homecoming.
Is that's not what that means on that paper though?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it does. Thought there'd be some kind of weird term.
IGL.
IGL.
In the game of life.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, would have got that one.
Keep it 100. Everybody knows what that is.
Yeah.
Be true to yourself. Left on red.
Left unread.
It says left unread.
Oh. This typo then. Because it's supposed to be left unread.
Okay. What about
That's why I have my shit turned off.
Pogers?
So you can't tell if I read it or not. What?
Pogers?
Poger? Same thing as a poser, maybe?
An expression of excitement, slang for certain emojis on Twitch.
Oh, I'm not on Twitch.
Me either. Let's see. Some of these are pretty much. Luke. What's up, Luke? Lewk. Luke.
I don't know what that means.
Another way of describing someone or something that adds character.
Okay.
Let them cook.
Yeah, just let them work. Let them do them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Say less.
Yeah. Those basically, don't worry about it. I got you.
What about ship?
I don't know.
Short relationship.
Okay.
Shook.
Flustered.
To be completely surprised.
Yeah.
Sigma.
Hmm?
Sigma.
Sigma dick.
Somebody that's not an alpha male.
Okay.
Skibidi. No.
Skibbity.
Yeah, there you go.
Skibbity bop bop.
Yeah, that's it.
Skibby. I've heard.
Skibbity.
I've seen that on the TikTok. What does it mean?
A no nonsense word that can make used on YouTube series. Skibidi toilet.
Skibbity.
Slaps.
That shit's hard. That shit
shit's hard.
slaps. That's originated from the Bay though.
Woke. That's your favorite.
Yeah, that's what I did earlier today. I woke up.
What about bed rot?
Bed rot. Mm-hmm. That means you got bad sex.
No, it's active lying in bed for hours, being lazy. Being lazy. I was bed rot today.
Okay.
What about cotton 4K?
Let me cut you on video.
To catch someone with receipts.
Yeah.
You know what receipts is. Proof. Finsta.
It's the same thing as finna.
No, it's a fake Instagram. Usually it's son used to be more real, raw than what he should be. He's Finsta. I didn't know that one either.
Yeah, me either.
Curve. I done curved on that bitch.
I done swole on that corner. Whoa.
To reject someone romantically. What about clap back?
Just talking shit back to him.
With it, coming back with a good insult.
Yeah.
Go off.
Yeah. Going off. I went off on that hoe.
Yep.
She keep fucking with me.
Fruity.
That would be a British cigarette.
Yes.
Okay.
that is
I remember that.
Somebody this gay.
I remember that.
All right. That's all we got. Riz.
Speaking of, so we had a conversation the other night. People might get offended about this, but they'll be all right. It's a legitimate question. If they call, if over there they call cigarettes fag, if you have a brand new pack of cigarettes, are you packing fags?
You packing fags, I guess.
That's what I'm asking. So,
I think individually they're called fags. Maybe a pack is a pack of fags. I don't know. We should ask someone.
road trip.
So let's get to our emails.
All right, we got some emails. Let's do this, baby. Shit shows 2025. Let's go. This is the coolest part of the show. Where we read your emails on the low. But the best part is hearing me flow. So let's get to this shit, bro. You know they keep pressuring me to remix this.
You should remix it.
It's freaking good. Like I don't want to mess it up, dude. Dude, I got broads singing that shit word for word.
All you gotta do is change 24 to 25.
All on my balls. So, anyways, we got an email from Kurdog. He wants to know who. Well, I guess this question is for you.
Yeah.
He wants to know who your pretty date was for St. Patty's Day.
Well, it was Mike, man.
So we didn't go into depth because we knew this was the email. So Saturday we had a big St. Patty's Day party, and like I said, we had rented out a clubhouse, had a DJ, all this that, and about 4 hours before the party starts, Craig shows up, says, "Hey man, found this shit, blah blah blah. I thought you said you found it on clearance. Little did I know you had it up at your house." So he gives it to me. I pull it out, and it looks like one of the beer garden outfits.
Beer winch.
The beer winch. So I've been like, you know what? I was in a good mood. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. If it'll fit, I'll do it. That's the bottom line. I didn't know anything until I get to the party, and I realized that I'm the beer winch to the biggest leprechaun in the fucking world, which would be Craig. And Craig continuously throughout the whole night, number one, I think he checked on me more than he checked on his actual wife. But he would come up and just, hey, you need anything to drink? You need anything? You want something to eat? You want this? At one point, I'm just sitting there having a drink. I'm sitting in a chair, and he walks up to me because I'm sitting like a man would sit, and I'm wearing a dress that I have. You have to check the picture out on the side, but I'm wearing a beer winch's dress. I've got fake tits with the nipples are always hard, and I have shorts underneath. Walks up to me and shuts my legs and tells me that's not ladylike.
It was hot, dude.
It was
so hot.
So then after that party, we went to a bar after that and kind of wrapped the night up. And that was
Stayed in costume.
It stayed in costume, and that was where we met people. And like I said, I had a lady who damn near molested me, I think. I'm pretty sure I could file charges.
I think she was a whore, though. Did you see her at the counter at the bar?
She was with a guy, though.
With two guys.
Yeah, she was something else. I mean, she was something else. I mean, hell, she had me motorboat her.
Oh, yeah.
She motorboated me, and then it was like, what do they call it, swapping out?
Yeah.
She motorboated me, and then I motorboated her. Motorboat.
Motorboated.
I'm not known as the smartest person in the world, but
They said we have the brain functionality of 2.5 million gigabytes.
Shit. not this one.
So yeah, Mike was my date. We called him Michelle that night. Michelle O'Brien, since it was St. Patty's Day.
O'Brien. Okay, now I got a new damn name. Right on.
But we had a great time.
So
you can find those pictures on our webpage, our Instagram.
Yes, unfortunately you can. They are out there for the world to
Facebook.
To see.
It's all out there.
Yeah. So we also have another email. I guess this is the Craig email session because Craig does these best. But Blue Hawaiian, I think it is wants to know if we could sing "Happy Birthday" to his son Trevor. He's turning 12 tomorrow on Friday. So, without further ado, are you ready, Garcon?
Happy birthday, happy birthday to you, Trevor. Happy birthday to you, Trevor. Happy birthday, big guy.
And many more
on Channel 4.
So, for those that don't know, Craig sings "Happy Birthday" to every one of us like that all the time. We could be in a restaurant, we could be out of town,
we could be at church,
we could be out of the country, we could be anywhere, everywhere, and that's how he sings it. And I'll be honest with you, I think that was a little low key compared to what he normally does.
I thought it was high key, but whatever.
But I think that was pretty good.
Well, okay. Our producer had a question for us.
Testing.
You hear you?
All right. Hello, this is Stephanie. So I saw something on. Oh, testing.
There you go.
Okay, I saw something on social media the other day, and a lady asked her male friend, "Why do men avoid certain questions, circumstances, like, I don't know, they just avoid it." So like if I was to come to you and question why you did something or whatever, why is y'all's go-to thing to shut down, avoid, walk away, or whatever? And I don't care who goes first. I just want to know like what goes on in your mind? Is it because you're scared to lash out, or how you're going to react, or is it just
Look,
you don't like being confronted?
Here's the deal. If men opened up to you women the way we want to, y'all would never be with us ever again.
Yeah.
Men are fucking freaks. Men are weird to that's why we have to check our own selves. Like, you know, when you first start dating a chick and she's like, so what are you into? Like, oh, I'm like holding hands and no, I want to blow butter in your butthole. You know, shit like that.
Wow.
That's what I really want to say. So if you come to me with some like a sexual question, we got to check ourselves because we don't want to run y'all off. You know, unless you get that freak that really, really wants, butter blown in her butthole. But right, Mike?
So this is the tale of two sides. Me personally, it's not that I would shut down. It's you get to a certain level of either an argument or a firm confrontation to where neither side is going to understand reason. Women are not going to accept it. Men are not going to accept it, especially when you're married and you've been together for so long.
I took the sensual.
Well, no, and that's fine. There's got to be two sides to everything. There was a video I saw, and I wish I could remember it word for word, but most women, I believe, don't want to be with, like you said earlier, if we went and cried to them and told them our problems and stuff like that.
They don't want that.
They don't want that. They don't want a man to cry. They want to be the one to cry to the man and have the man hold them. But men hold so much more than women understand.
Oh yeah,
inside of them. When women think that we don't care, well, why aren't you doing this or why that? If we told them everything that we were thinking inside, I think it would make them more emotional, put more on their shoulders. Women, most women, not all women, and just like not all men, most women, they cave under pressure to a certain extent when it comes to stuff like that. Housework. Oh, I've got to do housework. I've got this. I've got that. I got that. It weighs on their shoulders, and they eventually break down.
Men just say, fuck it.
Men just say, fuck it. We'll get it done. It'll be okay. Stephanie there was a point in our relationship where I said that everything will be fine. She's breaking down like the whole world's going to end. I'm like, everything will be fine. Don't worry about it. And there were times where she would be like, hey, you always say that and fucking blah, blah, blah. But it always ends up.
Yeah.
It always ends up okay. So, but like I said, as far as shutting down, there's only so much arguing you can do before it becomes irrelevant. And then it's even better when you're talking about one thing and then you start arguing about something completely different that we weren't talking about. That's when you have to end it. Because now you're just veering off into the fucking left lane.
Now you're just looking for shit.
Yeah. You're just unloading, and that's the worst thing to do is keep everything hidden, and then wait until something sets you off and just hit you with. You don't clean the house. You don't wash the dishes. Your dick is small. You're fucking.
Whoa!
Wait, did I say that?
Wow!
You don't fix the holes in the wall.
You don't fix the holes in the wall.
Jesus Christ!
I want it from behind more.
Hey, and
often.
I'm notorious about shutting down. My wife asks me all the time. We'll get in a conversation, and I'm just like, I don't even talk about it. I'm done.
I'll talk all day long if it can be a civil conversation, but once the cuss words you start yelling.
Look, my
out
wife is way fucking smarter than I am. So
is mine.
To have a fucking argument with her is unfair.
First off, the smartness, I would say the education level is irrelevant to a woman because they are born with the knowledge to argue. Born with it.
Yeah, I know. So it shouldn't be. It's unfair.
So they could have no education whatsoever, and they could still out argue you.
Yeah, but throw education on top of it.
But what I'm saying is they're still smarter than us, even if they didn't have an education.
Usually I'm wrong. So when we argue, so I just sit there and take it. When she's mad about something, I'm usually at fault, hands down.
Yeah.
So usually I just shut down
or get naked.
Or I get naked.
Yeah.
That works a lot.
Okay.
For those newbies, that's how Craig, when he argues with his wife, he gets to that point to where he doesn't want to argue no more. He just strips down.
It's naked.
Yeah, naked.
Hopefully we're not at a store.
And his wife has sent me evidence of so.
Well, it works.
I guess it does. I just don't really care to try that. I'd rather just be like, listen, I'm done with this conversation. And then suffer the. See, you always just want to stop talking. Well, I do want to stop talking now. We can talk about it again later when cooler heads prevail.
Just get naked. It works.
I'll try that next time.
Okay. Well, thank you for your honesty. I was just curious. I mean, I would like to have a follow-up question like, what do y'all do when y'all are stressed to relieve that stress? I mean, I know drink, have a good time, laugh it off, but doesn't it creep back up later? Like, just avoiding it doesn't fix it.
We don't avoid it. We just work it out in our own head.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no avoiding it. We're trying to find every possible outcome in our head.
It's like a Rubik's Cube in our head.
Yes.
Okay.
If something's going on.
Don't think we just shut down and we don't think about it. No, we're constantly thinking about it.
Always.
When we're stressed and we're freaked out, usually you will never see it. If you see it, the fucking, pack your bags because we need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the honest God's answer.
Yeah. No, that's
Gotcha.
that's spot on. I agree.
Well, thank you. Okay.
No worries.
All right, back to the show.
Back to the show. Sorry, we were interrupted.
No, we like her. We want her to chime in when she has comments and suggestions.
So that's our producer.
Producer Stephanie.
That's how we moved up. We got to come up with a name for her.
We could call her. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Sassy ass.
I tell you what. If you got a name that you want for Stephanie,
we need
leave
a
it in the
producer.
comment section.
We need a producer name.
And we'll definitely come up with something.
Got to be something creative and something that would embarrass her.
And not freak.
Yeah, that's just your regular nickname.
Yeah, that's just normal.
That's what Selena calls me. It's fine.
That's what most people call you that know you. But so what else we got, man?
So since she's already on the mic, this was something that she wanted to talk about, or she brought up in meeting, and she wanted to talk about the RFK.
Oh, that's right.
The making. So our producer is since Nick is gone, she's kind of filling Nick's void for the whole conspiracy theory. Her and Nick can sit there. They can sit in the garage all day long and talk about conspiracy theories and all that stuff. But she has. Those that don't know, my wife is she's not one of those crazy liberals, but she's a liberal, and she has actually come around to this administration.
Yes, I'm loving it.
To our president, and here's the thing: it's not like I haven't come around. I just call a spade a spade. So if he does something stupid, I'm going to call it out. If he does something good, I'll call it out.
Yeah,
and that's the only difference. But anyways, back to that is the RFK. So what was it about RFK that you were wanting to talk about there?
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm getting up there in age and I keep coming to you, eating healthier or just better options, right? So I saw that he had something called Make America Healthy Again. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that I saw was that some of our food is labeled as GRAS, GRAS. Only one S, not two. Mm-hmm. Any idea what that stands for?
Not a clue.
Generally recognized as safe.
Wow.
Generally.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're eating?
Well, you're eating.
We have the weakest standards for food. You only have to meet certain standards, and then you can just throw whatever the fuck you want into the food after that.
So in addition, here in America, we have, and don't get me wrong, I didn't look into what exactly they are calling ingredients, but we have 10,000 ingredients in our foods. Other countries only have 400 things that are in their everyday food. We allow generally safe bullshit, 10,000 ingredients.
Yeah.
Another thing, I'm very proud of him, although I think he needs a spokesperson. He's really hard.
If not a spokesperson, it's definitely subtitles.
Yes.
Definitely subtitles.
I mean, he's kind of hard to watch, but you called me a liberal earlier. I'll be honest, I don't even know what that means. I don't want to put a label on it. If you're doing a good job, I like it.
I shouldn't say liberal because liberal, they always connect
You're
that with crazy people. You're a Democrat.
I say I'm a realist. So regardless,
that's what I am. I could call. I am not a registered Democrat or Republican. I first off, everybody knows I can't stand fucking politicians. But once again, I can call a spade a spade. I can say good things about the guy, about our president.
Yes.
And I can say bad things about our guy. Like, for one thing, I can say I don't like how everybody has to speak like him now. You got all of his cabinet members, they talk like him.
Do they move their hands back and forth like they're playing patty
The press secretary talks like him. Pam Bondi talks like him. The secretary, the defense girl or whatever. What is she? The one with the pretty one. She has that white streak in her hair. Tully. She talks like him.
Wow.
They all talk like him. It's like, bro, be your own person.
Yeah.
You don't have to be all in everybody's face. Just talk like a normal person.
Crazy.
But regardless.
Well, and just one more thing before y'all cut my mic off. One of the most important things to all of us normally are our kids. Mm-hmm. And something I saw today, he did an interview on TV or whatever, but heavy metals in our baby formula.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of these videos where somebody will get some, put it in a plastic bag, get a magnet and kind of run it across, and then it gathers in the corner. There's like, I don't know, 10 shards of something, right? That is attracted to a
Metallic.
Yeah. So anyways, I guess, and he said one of the problems is the lack of competition or competitors.
There's only like 3 people that produce baby formula.
Yeah. And that is so crazy to me. I know a couple of years ago, maybe it was during COVID, but
when you couldn't find it,
when you couldn't get it here, some people were going to
shut down.
Yeah, they were going to like Canada or ordering it online. But you would think that is something we would never run out of or never have to worry about. You would think that whoever is making it, I know Enfamil was one brand that I gave my kids. I have no idea if that's one of the ones, but to me, that is just crazy that we don't test it. Yeah.
I
it's
mean,
super
you
crazy.
think there's enough turnaround on babies there where you can produce it for a year in advance, and it's not gonna. I don't know what the date is on it.
I don't know either.
But
well, normally it's powder, so it doesn't expire for years.
Well, you know about the Girl Scout cookies, right?
Yes, I've been hearing that too.
The Girl Scout cookies have more iron and more aluminum, concentrate, and they're the worst things for you. The Thin Mints, above all of them, is the worst cookie.
Wow.
Doesn't surprise me because it's the best one.
Yeah, they said 100% of the cookies that they tested had heavy metals and stuff in them. Yeah, that's crazy to me.
I will never eat another Thin Mint. I'll never eat another Girl Scout cookie.
Well, and like, so nowadays with the, talking about the making America healthy, nowadays it's almost hard to eat healthy, people say.
Because of the cost?
Because of the cost. But at the same time, that's just an excuse. They're just lazy. They don't want to cook because, I'll be honest with you, you can't go to McDonald's and get a meal for $30. I mean, I'm in catering. I have people call me all the time. I want to feed 150 people for $2,000. I'm thinking that's $13 a person. I can give you like sandwiches, cold cuts, maybe. That's about it. Whataburger. You go to Whataburger, you get. I'm a number 2 guy, water sized, and if you get apple pie for one person, it's like $17.
Yeah.
You can get 4 to 5 pounds of meat for $17.
It's just because they're lazy.
Yeah. And another thing is, and this is not a race thing because personally I know more people on it than white than I do any other race, but our welfare system, it does nothing to help these people. I understand people need help. I know a lot of people are against it. I'm fine with that, whatever. I know people need help, but we need to make it to where they can't get Little Debbie's and shit like that. Because it's not helping them. It's not helping them. And I know what the first response is, well, you can't tell me what to do with my money. Well, first off, it's not your fucking money. Second off, you shouldn't be able to go
and buy junk food
to Sam's and spend $300 on fucking Little Debbie's and fudge rounds and just bullshit. Mm-hmm. You should be able to buy iced tea, sugar, Kool-Aid packs. You can buy frozen chicken nuggets or something like that and stuff. But
it's just like that.
But all these snacks, it's not for me. Like old boy said, it's not. I don't want to pay for your fudge rounds.
Yeah,
and I shouldn't.
Anthony Oliver, or whatever.
Yeah. I don't want to pay for that. Like I'm all fine for helping people out. I help people out all the fucking time, and I don't need credit for it. I don't ask for credit, but I don't want people just doing it. It's not good for them, and I know you shouldn't.
You shouldn't be able to use your EBD card at a gas station.
At Quick Trip, that's one hundo. there's nothing in Quick Trip that I need to pay for. Nothing in Quick Trip.
Right.
So
no, I agree.
But I do agree. We have. I mean, obviously, look at all of us. We're fat. I would say we're miserable. I'm not miserable. I love my life, but we could all use to lose some weight.
I hope he comes in and shakes things up. He already kind of is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so just shout out to RFK. I appreciate what he's doing because I've been talking about it for a couple of years.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Y'all are a mess. Okay, carry on.
Right. I think that was good. But we got to end the show with a pretty lady voice. I'm wondering to see how the people like the little peanut gallery over here.
Yeah.
She sounds
chiming in.
She sounds sweet.
She's definitely not a shit show.
She sounds sweet.
Yeah, she's really not.
She's not.
She could be mean.
Hush.
But man, thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope y'all enjoy. Y'all have a great week. Peace out. I am Batman.
Join us every Tuesday for another episode of The Shit Shows. You can find us on our website, theshitshows.buzzsprout.com, Instagram at The Shit Shows with an extra S at the end because we're kind of shitty. Amazon Music, Podcast Index, iHeartRadio, Podcast Addicts, Podcast Chasers. Also, you can always find us on Facebook, The Shit Shows. Come see us every Tuesday. Join in. Become The Shit Show.